I think that as a child, it was always happy church feelings, and it was always, every time I went to a Christian summer camp or something, I would feel God's presence, and I really believed that I felt God's presence as a kid and even as a teenager. I never felt like intellectually I really believed. It wasn't until I got older that I started questioning everything, and when I wasn't getting answers, I realized that growing up, I'd only believed in something because it made me feel good. Logically, I understood everything the night that Joe was talking, but it wasn't until the next day, with Joe reaching out to me and someone giving her a flower, that I felt my heart be completely engaged. And so it wasn't until then that everything came together for me. And that's the first time in my life that it ever happened. It was the first time that all of my questions were being answered, and all of the love that I'd felt at times growing up was also present. It's easy to pick the prodigal son as a favorite parable in the Bible. I feel like my situation was just, that took that parable to an extreme that it wasn't in before, where I was the son who had completely walked away. But the difference for me is that I didn't walk back to my father's house, and I wasn't looking for him. I was still in the pig pen, in the mud, eating scraps. And he left his house, and he left his comfort to come and find me where I was at. And he found me at one of the most, not only liberal places, but one of the least religious places in the world. He came back for me, and he walked through this mud pit that I was in, and he didn't just reach for my hand and let me reach up to him. He bent down and picked me up and said, "You're coming with me. You're too stubborn. Like, I know you, I made you, I love you, and I understand that you aren't just going to walk back to my house, but I'm not going to give up on you, and I'm not going to leave you there. I'm going to pick you up, and I'm going to take you back." I think that my friends are all very surprised, and surprised at just the stories that I've told them about this week, and also what's been happening in my life. But I've really loved the responses of my friends, some of my friends back home, and my friends that are Christians, and even my mom. When I called her and told her what happened, she just cried, because that week she said she didn't know why, but she just felt it on her heart to be praying for me every single day. And so at the end of the week, when I called her and told her what happened, she said, you've got to be kidding me. I've been praying like for you every single day this week. And she was so concerned before, and she didn't know why. I'm so happy, because for the first time, I'm hearing philosophers saying, this is why you as an academic and an intellectual matter to God. And before, I felt like God didn't want me God wouldn't want me as much to pursue him or even do his work, just because I'm not just a faith and heart person. I want to understand something with everything that I am, and for me, it's my mind. I felt like that week, everything about me was designed to be an apologist and to be someone that uses my rhetoric for the Lord, and not someone who is just constantly getting in trouble for asking too many questions.